Jen and Jamie on a Thursday. Hello, Lunchians!
Hello.
Jamie, I tried every single door to the cafeteria. They were all locked today. Didn't you hear me knocking?
Oh boy, I wonder if they could catch on to that.
I had to go
Lunchians, are you also sleuths? Because we're dropping the clues today.
I had to go back to the office and get my keys to open up the door.
Oh.
Anyways,
I got a lunchbox.
You do, and that must mean it's time for
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.
So yes, thank you, fellow Lunchians, for using your imaginations last week and this week.
And
as
this week.
We use our iPad keyboard as the door because
door
did not fit in lunchbox.
No, it would be awesome if we had a lunchbox that big, but no.
That'd be a lot of food.
That
Can
is
you
a
imagine
lot
the
of food.
lunches? We wouldn't have to pack lunch for like
A long
a
time.
long time.
And we could feed a lot of people, which
could.
would be cool.
So door. We have a lot of doors in lives. We come indoors, in our buildings, in our houses. As I look right now in the cafeteria, there's like so many doors. You can slam a door when you're angry, but if that's the case at your house, you have to close it quietly 10 times. You can slam a door.
Yeah.
Walk through a door.
Do you think it's even possible to like go an entire day without opening a door?
Or walking through a door?
Or walking through a door?
Wait.
Well, probably not, because I mean, if you have to go to the
Yeah.
bathroom, then you automatically walk through the door of the bathroom.
You do.
And if you want to get out of your house, you have to actually like open the door to get out. I bet it's impossible.
I bet it is too.
If I was a betting person.
Yeah. So in my house, I know that I can just walk into my house.
Right.
And I don't have to like do something in order to gain access.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what that is that you have to do to
If you're
gain
being polite.
access? If you're being polite, maybe
Using
you
your
come to
manners.
somebody's house. You need to knock on the door.
Knock on the door. And that reminded us of a Bible verse. It's from Matthew 7, verse 7, and it says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives. He who seeks finds. And to him who knocks, the door will be opened." So this string of Bible verses can be really kind of taken in the wrong context quite often. Because it kind of, when people first read it, they think it gives them like license to pray for whatever. You know, so I'm going to pray for that really cool car that I want, or I'm going to pray for that big house, or I'm going to pray for a lot of money. And it says here that if I pray for it and if I ask God for it, then he'll give it to me. But that's not what that means, and that's not how that works. What that means is we pray to God. We ask him for help. We ask him for advice. You know, we share with him our hopes and our dreams and things like that. And God gives us the opportunities then to accomplish that. So, for instance, I struggle sometimes with patience, and so I pray for patience. And I would love it if God just went like, poof, there's your patience. You know, like a little bippity-boppity boo, there's your patience.
Wouldn't we all?
Instead, God gives me opportunities
To practice
my patience, which is hard. So God isn't going to just give it to you because you ask for it. He's going to give you opportunities in order to make it work for yourself. So this door situation.
Well, you can kind of think about it as like you and I are friends, okay?
Yes, we are.
I pray for more friends. But I would come to you and talk to you. And that's kind of like what this string of Bible verses is the opportunity to come and talk to you, to talk about it, to kind of get it off my chest, to figure out what best way to do it. I don't just come to you and say, Jamie, I need $5,000.
No.
Or I want to be rich, give me $5,000. No, that's not how it works. But maybe you could say, hey, Jamie, I'm having a really tough week. Can I talk it out with you? And like we're friends, Jesus is also our friend, and that's what this string of Bible verses is telling us to do, to go to God, to ask, to seek, and to knock.
Yeah.
He's waiting for us to come, ask, seek, and knock, so make sure that you take advantage of that.
And he's not going to slam that door in your face.
Definitely not. So, well, with that being said, it is time for... What's in the lunchbox?
Not busting out of here. Headphones.
Ooh.
This looks like every person's headphones.
I know.
A big old jumbled mess of cords.
And I even put these away nicely. I wrap them around. We use headphones a lot here lately. A lot. This
Thursday
last year,
night services.
Yep, to record, to
and
listen
then
to
anytime we do these videos, we try to put on our headphones so that we don't bug the whole office listening to ourselves before we get them all edited and put together for YouTube. Prior to COVID, we used them for fun things like listening to music and watching TV shows. Now we use it as more part of our daily job.
Now I'm out. Okay.
Good job.
I usually use them to drown you out. Just kidding. I love you. So anyways, so we'll have to figure out.
Tune in next week.
Something about listening, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Something. All right. Well, from Jen and Jamie.
May your lunchbox always be full.
We'll see you next week.
Jen and Jamie on a Thursday.